movement break today, a lot more movement as opposed to a lot of stretches this time around. We're gonna start with a lateral pillar march. So that's just moving from left and then back right. You're just gonna bring that knee up and then kind of cross over that leg. And then we head back to the other direction. You can pump your arms or you don't have to, but drive that knee up to your chest and then cross that leg over. And then the other one just heads right back. So drive that knee up, just waking up those hips, especially if we've been sitting all afternoon. Gonna wake those hips, those legs, the groin muscles, get those all up and activated. Less than 15 seconds left, and then we're gonna move into a rotational squat. So try to even up, make sure you go the same distance to the right and to the left. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go nice body weight squat, take it down, and then rotate and reach up to the sky to that corner, and then come back center. Squat, reach. So halfway up from your squat, you're already rotating and reaching. Getting as low as possible. Sit back on those heels, keep those shoulders back. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's take it down to the ground for some quadruped opposites. Quadruped position, knees directly below the hips, hands down directly below the shoulders. If I extend my right arm straight ahead, my left leg goes back. And then alternate sides. Squeeze that glute when you raise that leg up. Nice solid diagonal line from the fingertips to the toes. So raise them up at the same level. Don't extend that leg higher than your arm or vice versa. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and flip it over. We're going to do a glute bridge, and you're going to use both of your legs to get yourself up. But then on the way down, only your right leg is down, and so your left leg is lifted up off the ground. So your foot is lifted up off the ground. So feet flat, knees bent. We use both of our legs to push ourselves up. And then the left leg comes up and only the right is what lowers us down. And then bring it back down. Both legs up, left leg up, down. Get those hips up off the ground. We got 30 seconds left before we switch legs. Squeeze those glutes. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Keep going. But now the right leg comes up and the left is what lowers us. Both legs up, left up, down with just that right. Squeeze those glutes, press those heels into the ground. Five, four, three, two, one. Go ahead and extend both legs out. We're just gonna do some alternating leg overs. So just taking your right over your left and your left over your right. If you want to, you can bring yourself up onto those forearms, but try to keep that leg straight and just swivel it over the other. Flex that toe. This is working those groin muscles, those muscles we always tend to forget about. We need to strengthen those. We need to get those active and moving, especially when we have a desk job and we're sitting too long. Again, you don't have to prop yourself up. If this bothers your head and neck, go back to laying down completely supine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and sit yourself all the way up and let's restart that. So all the way back to our lateral pillar march. So we drive the knee, step to the side, drive the other, and that's the one that crosses over. 3, 2, 1. Drive, down, drive, cross. Drive, down, drive, cross, drive, down. And then obviously it's the other leg now because we're heading the other direction. So going the even amount of steps to both sides. Switching that leg that crosses over the other. Evening it all out. And pump those arms. We're not going to be here for the full time like we were earlier. Just getting those legs woken back up. 3, 2, 1. Good. Rotational squat. This time I want you to add a pulse at the bottom of your squat. So we lower down and pulse and then rotate up, driving through those heels, bring it back center, off to the other side. Stay back on those heels for that pulse. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down to the ground, quadruped opposite. So that was that one on our hands and knees. Right arm, left leg, and vice versa. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Remember, we're squeezing that glute. We're not raising our leg or our arm higher than the other. Nice solid line, tips to toes. 10 seconds left. Then it's back to our glute bridge. 2 up, 1 leg down. 3, 2, 1. Flip it over. This time, we're gonna alternate. So we're up with 2 legs, down with our right. Up with 2 legs, down with our left, okay? 3, 2, 1, here we go. Alternate that leg. Up with 2, down with 1. Up with 2, down with the other. Keep that sequence going. Squeezing those glutes nice and tight on that raise. You can even hold the raise for a second and then extend that leg up and lower down nice and slow. 10 seconds left. Then we'll end with those leg overs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend those legs. And we've got our leg crossover. Flex that toe. How far across that leg can you get the other one to go? Try not to lift our hips up off the ground too much. Trying to keep the leg straight. There's going to be a bend in that knee. But I basically just don't want you to drive your knee into your chest like I'm doing right now. Just keep it straight. Leg over leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Full body stretch. More lower body activation than anything today, and that's quite all right. Nice deep breath in. And exhale as you bring yourself all the way up. Touch those toes. If you can, the thigh, the knee, the shin, the ankle, whatever you got. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, and thank you for joining me this afternoon. See you next week.